Hello everybody, this is Lauren of Plan Mosh Plan. Welcome back to another Plan with me. This week I am planning the week of June 14th in my Aura Estelle Cloud Planner. I use the Aura Estelle Cloud Planner. It's an A5 wide planner with caress press inserts. I get a lot of questions about that. I have all the info down below in the description box, as well as a ton of other info about coupon codes and all that. I always keep that up to date. So I'm using this picnic kit that I just showed you from Sadie Stickers for this week. It was the week of Father's Day, and for Father's Day we did a big like winery day in Napa. We went up to Napa and with my family and my cousins and aunts and uncle and stuff, and did a whole like day up there. So this kit was so perfect to mark that. I actually think it's like a really good transition to fall kit. I know I used it in June, but it feels like a really good kit to use in September, or something like that, early October, because it's summery in a way, but it's also like has some of those deep kind of wine colors that are very fall. So, if you're still kind of looking for some, I feel like I haven't seen a ton of transition kits this year. So I think this would be a good one if you're still in the market for it, or if you're just going to a winery. I do have a coupon code with this shop. It is Lauren20 for 20% off, and then you can also put my name in the notes to get my freebie. I do PR for the shop, so if you're interested, you can take a look at all of that. And yeah, I'm actually going to try and talk through this part of the video. Normally I answer some questions or something, but this was such a busy week in my life. There was so much going on that I feel like I feel like I have so much to talk about without even doing any questions. And I also wanted to talk through some of the stuff that I put down here, because I feel like I am getting my flow with how I like to do these date covers. I've done them, I don't know, maybe 5 or so times so far, and I'm really into it. So what I like to do is use some sort of dainty divider. The ones that I am using on top of the headers and then also on top of the date covers are from Jackson Pepper. They are her, let's see, I have them right in front of me. They're called hand-drawn scallop dividers. They're my absolute favorite. She used to have them on a sampler sheet, and I asked her to put her on their own sheet, and you can now buy them that way, which I really like because you only could get 2 on a sheet before. Now you get a sheet with a million. And they're on transparent matte paper, which again, I keep saying I love, but you can kind of see right here how it doesn't really interfere with anything else. You can't really see anything, even though there's like a bunch of, transparent sticker paper around those dividers. You can't really tell. It just looks, you only see the foil in photography. So love that. I also just have really enjoyed cutting up tiny pieces of deco, and then layering it with like some floral deco and then a lot of dots from Honey Inked to kind of put behind all of that. And I think it looks really, really cute. The florals I used here were from Honey Inked, and then I think from Bloom Paper Studio, maybe. Yeah. I used a lot of dainty dividers in the spread, so the ones that you're seeing, I already talked about, are Jackson Pepper. I also used a lot from Sadie Stickers and a couple from Honey Inked as well. I actually wish that I would have put the dainty dividers that are on top of the headers underneath the headers. I think that would have looked a little bit more interesting, but now I know for next time. I also had like a lot of thoughts about what I wanted to do for the upper left hand corner. That clear sticker paper as well as the script is from, or the clear paint swatch, transparent matte paint swatch, as well as the script is from Paper Trail Plans. I have a code for them too, Lauren15. And then, so I knew I wanted to do that because the color matched really well. And first I wanted to do like some wisteria hanging over. You saw me pull that up, hanging over it, but I don't know, it was looking a little empty up there, so I switched it out for one of the florals that had wisteria. I think it's wisteria. Just put it down right there at the bottom in that sign too. I switched it out for one that was a little bit fuller and cut it up. And I think that ended up looking really nice. I just really like that like hanging element of the wisteria. I think it's really pretty. You can see I'm kind of messing with it to try and make it look a little bit more natural, like it's hanging from that sign. That sign is from the Shante Plans and Sadie Stickers collab, and I thought that the sign like just worked really well with the like picnic theme, like a wooden sign. I thought that was super cute. The color matched really well as well. I think it's the, let's see, I think it's the red cedar color. And yeah, again, I just thought having the like, I don't know, wisteria would naturally kind of hang over the side of a sign like that. So I thought it was really cute to try and do down there to mark my work from home. Again, I use so many stickers. If you if you have any questions about any of the stickers that I use, definitely just leave me a comment down below and be as specific as you can. Be like, what is the left sticker on Monday in the floral bouquet? So, and I can help answer. Okay, so on to Monday. Monday, I marked that I cleaned the house. We were having some people over for a little bit that evening, so I just cleaned the house. As always, most of the icons that I use, all of the like doodle ones are from White Deer Stationery, and most of the foil ones are from Crafts by Towie. I also marked getting a wheelchair. My parents and my aunt and uncle helped a lot with helping me coordinate and find a wheelchair to borrow because Stephen was going to have surgery this week. I marked getting my dad a gift. Again, this was the week of Father's Day, so my sisters and I were doing some prep for that. The gift box is actually from Paper Blush Bar, and again, of course, always everything I've mentioned so far, just layering deco with it. So here I am taking a third box. I forget what she calls those boxes, but they're from, oh wait, I have them in front of me too. Mini boxes, she calls them, from the Pretty Pink Co., and layering it over one of the boxes from the kit that wasn't whited out. I love doing that. That's like my favorite thing to do right now. And I am taking a house from Crafts by Towie to mark that my cousin and her husband and my sister and her boyfriend came over for a little bit. What I'm marking down here was we went to a Giants game, baseball game this evening. My cousin coordinated it with all of the cousins on my mom's side, who were all, there's only, I think there's like 6 of us, and we're really close. So that was fun. She was in town and she's the only one who lives out of town, so she coordinated that, and we all went with all of our significant others, and it was just so nice. It was really, really fun to like be all together and get to do something like that. At this point too, everybody was vaccinated. We were able to sit like in a vaccinated section at the Giants stadium, which is really cool too that they have that, and it was great. So I just did a lot of deco with, again, florals and honey ink stuff. Those scallop boxes or scallop circles that I used throughout the spread are from Melissa's Craft Shop. Yeah, the baseball bat, again, is from a Crafts by Towie sports sheet. Okay, moving on to Tuesday, I marked that this was the day that California kind of had their quote-unquote reopening, is what it was called, where all of the like limitations and COVID stuff was lifted. So that was a really exciting day. We were in a really good place at that time. The florals are from Honey Inked, and the little banner that I used underneath the scallop, or not the banner, the divider, is from Sadie Stickers. I marked my meetings this day with one of the like little fancy boxes from the deco add-on. I actually got 4 of the deco add-on. I showed 3 at the beginning, but I ended up going back and picking up another one. So I used that, and then White Deer Stationery clipboard, and again, lots of stuff from Honey Inked. Also the bows that I use to foil any icon throughout this spread, that's from my Spoiled Planner. And again, I think every shop I've mentioned so far, I do have a coupon code for. You can find those down below. And lots of freebies, actually, I think, for every shop I've mentioned so far too. Okay, on to Tuesday, I did some errands. I went to the grocery store, I picked up a prescription, all of that. So I just layered some florals over a half box, and again, another Sadie Stickers divider, or I think it's a dangle deco actually, over that. And I did a lot of meal prep this night. Stephen was having surgery the next day, so I just was trying to get everything sorted and taken care of. And I don't know, in my brain, when I'm nervous about something like that, I have a lot of nervous energy. The best thing that I can do with it is like just be as productive as possible and like capitalize on the motivation and just go for it to kind of get everything set and ready to go. I don't know if you guys are like that. I'm just like, if I have nervous energy, it can just like turn into a panic attack, or I can just like go, 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 go and get everything done. So, okay, that was Tuesday, just a lot of prep. On Wednesday, again, this was the day he had surgery on his foot, so I took the day off, just to help with all of that, take him to the center, everything. The day off script is from it's from Paper Trail Plans. All the scripts I used this week are, and then I cut down a flag from the kit too because I didn't want it to go the full width of the column. I'm marking his surgery again with another Alyssa's Craft Shop scallop circle, and some just a stethoscope from Crafts by Towie, and then I'm marking that underneath. So I dropped him off at the surgery center, and then I don't know if it's a COVID thing, but I couldn't stay there. I had to come home while he was in surgery. So again, a lot of nervous energy. I just like spick and span clean the house. Like my house has never been so clean kind of while he was gone. His surgery went late, but I didn't know that. They didn't call me and tell me that until I was already driving there. So I marked that I went to pick him up, and I stopped at my parents' house on the way over because they lived there. So I kind of hung out with them for a while, which was nice too. And then once I left and got him, I marked that my parents came over when we were driving home. They got there at the same time we did to help me get him like up into, we live in an apartment complex and we park like, way below, and I have to get him up the elevator and stuff. And he's like, a lot bigger than I am. It's like I'm very small compared to him. So and no one's ever been like, wow, Lauren's really strong. I can probably haul him up the stairs by himself or the elevator by herself. So it all ended up being fine. But my parents are just lovely and supportive and wonderful. And they brought us dinner and helped me get him upstairs and get him comfortable and everything. So that was pretty much it. And then we just were hung out and everything for the rest of the evening, so I didn't mark anything else. Okay, so moving on to Thursday, again, there was not a lot that I did because of that, so I definitely did a lot of like decorative stuff on Thursday to fill up some of the space. So that's like the hanging kind of florals up top. I love doing that. I marked my meetings really big and fancy. I did have 4 meetings that day, so I just used a bunch of stuff from the kit and honey inked and stuff to mark that all nice. And then again, doing some more of the floral bouquets at the bottom. This I thought was cute. That little divider is from Bloom Paper Studio. So I put one of the little singular roses. I really liked those flowers. I thought I always say this and I always cringe when I say it, but I thought the flow of the sticker was really nice. I don't know. So I thought that looked cute. Kind of reminded, that came out funny. Reminded me of Snow White a little bit. I don't know. No, not Snow White, Sleeping Beauty. Anyways, I marked that I just had a lazy night, again with the wisteria and the scallop, and I marked just that I marked worrying over Steven. I wasn't worried necessarily, but I don't know. I've got that like Italian overbearing worrywart mom thing from every female in my family, and so I don't know, I think it's in my blood. I just spent most of the day just going in there and checking on him and being like, did you drink any water? How are you feeling? How's it going? Do you want any pain medicine? Can we ice your foot? And that's kind of what I did all day. I had meetings and then just fussed over him. So that was Thursday. We had a super chill day on Friday too. I marked sticker shopping with the Paper Trail Plans sticker just because it was really cute, although in my actual planner I wrote down that it was new releases, which probably meant that I was spending a lot of time making graphics and stuff for shops that I PR for and even shops I don't PR for, but I just really want to share about their releases. And then I marked that I filmed a collab plan with me. I had a collab planner video go live that weekend, so I filmed that day. Again, all Crafts by Towie icons there. Our cleaners came, and we also had a sushi takeout night. I got sushi takeout. Sushi is Steven's absolute favorite, and I don't dislike sushi, but I ate way too much of it when I was in college, and I'm just kind of over it, I think. I'm not excited by it, so whenever there's times where like it's about Steven, a lot of times we'll get sushi because that's his thing for sure. I also marked, okay, this is something, I don't know if you guys do this, but I really don't like putting things in my planner that are not on the right day. I feel guilty and weird and I just don't do it ever. But I did move. We watched Luca on Sunday night, the new Disney Pixar movie, I think. But I put it on Friday just because we did so much on Sunday and we didn't do a lot on Friday. So I just like guilty conscious. I have to mention that that's what that didn't actually happen on Friday, but I loved it. I thought it was so cute. It literally felt like being in Cinque Terre. It brought me right back to when we stayed in Cinque Terre. We stayed in Vernazza, and it was like, I swear it was like being in Vernazza. I loved it. Totally recommend it if you haven't seen it, especially if you've been anywhere on like the Amalfi Coast or like Cinque Terre. It'll just take you right back. It's so cute. Okay, so there's that. Moving on to Saturday, it was Juneteenth, so I marked that in my planner, again over a paper trail plan swatch, although that one was not transparent, and then again cut down some of the one of those like hanging wisteria kind of clusters to kind of hang over it. I thought that was really cute. I marked editing the plan with me, the collab plan with me that I had because it was going live the next morning. I was a mess. That's the one I did with JC, and that's the one it's still on my channel. I feel like I should take it down because the audio got so messed up. I was struggling so hard, and I felt so JC was so kind to me. I was such a mess with Steven having surgery, just like I don't know. I was doing my best to get everything sorted that day. I feel like I ran into a million technical issues. So that was a big part of it. Oh, and I also marked that I finished filming that day as well. Down here, I'm marking that we had a big family dinner at my parents' house, which was really nice. It was like we picked up food from one of our favorite restaurants, but we like did it kind of outdoors, and it was just really nice. I think my parents barbecued and stuff as well, and we just had a bunch of family over, hung out. Again, my cousin was in town, and we haven't seen her in a year and a half, so we were just like our families were constantly together and hanging out and everything. I also marked picking up a gift. So I did that before we went over to my parents' house. I don't know. Was that the Father's Day gift? I don't know why I needed to do it the night before. I don't know. Anyways. Okay, moving on to Sunday. There was, again, so much happened on Sunday. It was the first day of summer officially. So I marked that with deco from the kit, and then the paper trail plans, of course, all the scripts are paper trail plans, and then a seashell from a Crafts by Towie summer sampler sheet. And then it was also Father's Day, like I mentioned previously. So again, I wanted to take another one of those signs just to kind of balance out because I did it on the first half and I thought it was super cute. So I also wanted it to look like it was hanging from something and not just like suspended in the middle of a column, if that makes sense. But I didn't want to put it at the very top because like on Saturday, the Juneteenth was taking up, like I wanted white space up there because of how the Juneteenth was, if that makes sense. So I just took a dainty divider from Jackson Pepper and tried to make it look like it was hanging from that. And I'm messing around a lot with the floral deco and what I wanted to do and kind of pulling up the wisteria. I loved the concept of it, but I had a really hard time executing on it. So anytime I use wisteria, you could pretty much, I think that's wisteria. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But anyways, you can see me kind of messing around with it and trying to sort it out. I also want to go back actually and put some little flowers coming up from the top like I did on the one in the sidebar. I might go back and edit that. Anyways, okay. So like I said, we did a whole family Napa day. So we first went and did a champagne tasting at Domaine Chandon. I tried to set that up and I was kind of unsuccessful. They wouldn't seat us together or whatever. And then my dad went in and talked to them and got us this like beautiful table that fit all like 12 of us or something. And it was such a fun time. And that's one of those things I really admire about my dad. He can like just so good with people. He can totally like find a way to make things work. And it's something I totally admire about him. So that was really cool. We had a really great time doing the champagne tasting, and then we went to one of our favorite wineries, bought a bunch of bottles, and also did a picnic there. Everyone had kind of pitched in and packed different stuff for the picnic. My cousin is a really good baker. She was one of those people that got super into sourdough bread making during the whole pandemic, and she made some like beautiful rosemary focaccia, speaking of Cinque Terre, oh my god. So that was really fun. I really liked how I layered, again using the third boxes from, or the mini boxes from Pretty Pink Co, layered over the third box from the kit, and then White Deer Stationery and Cross Italia icons with the deco. I thought that that turned out super, super cute. And then down here I am marking that I did the collab. This was the day we uploaded the collab with JC, so I just took some more, one of those circle scallops again from Melissa's Craft Shop to kind of make it look cohesive with the other side of the spread, lots of floral deco, and that was pretty much it. Yeah, Sunday we actually did a lot more stuff that I didn't mark down. It was such a busy day. I went over to my parents' house and we did gifts, and again we had like the movie night and all that kind of stuff too. But you know, that's life. The stuff doesn't always fit. I have a question for you, and if you want to answer down below. When stuff doesn't fit in your planner, do you move it around onto the other days, or do you just make everything smaller and just kind of say, like, F it to the aesthetics of everything and just cram everything in? I'd love to know, because I struggle with that. That's definitely something where I'm always like, never quite know what to do when I get in situations like that. So anyways, I'm putting my leftovers into my leftover sticker book here, and this sticker book is officially full. I think there's maybe a sheet or two just in between some of the kit pages, but it's pretty much full. So check back soon if you would like to see the giveaway of my leftover sticker kit. And that is the full spread. I really like how it turned out. I think it's super floral and fun. Lots of gold foil, so love that. Hope you like it as well. Again, I think this kit would be great as a transition kit into the fall. It's really, really nice. The colors of it are beautiful. So that's pretty much it for me. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. You can always find all the sticker shops that I mentioned on YouTube, as well as all the ones I have codes to in my description down below. And I think that's pretty much it. Thanks. Bye.